Hey, Mike Hobbs here, and I'm super excited to do this video today. And I wanted to talk about self-limiting beliefs and just kind of a couple things that I've actually noticed in the industry. You know, working with thousands of people in systems and different things, I get a lot of different excuses. A lot of people, I can kind of see why people, succeed and some people fail at certain things, but just self-limiting beliefs are, a curse almost. In fact, I don't think I know anybody who has had an actual self-limiting belief and then actually succeeded in that arena. For example, I put some bullet points right here, but have you ever said this yourself or heard someone else say this? Maybe I'm not a computer person. I'm not technical. Okay, have you ever heard anyone say, I can't run 5K, 5K or a marathon or something like that? They've said that, right? Or you've heard people say, I suck at math, and then they get bad grades in math. Or, I'm not good at sales. I don't know how to generate leads. These are some of the self-limiting beliefs that I've actually heard in this industry, just in my life in general. And I want to let you guys know that this is exactly that. You are literally limiting yourself and telling yourself that you can't do something when absolutely you can. Now, probably the most common one in my industry is I'm not a computer person because, I'm an internet marketer and there's a lot of people who are, now I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm not making fun of or, pointing out an age group or whatever, but, typically the older crowd, okay, say this. Now, why is that? Well, in my opinion, it's just they've had longer time. Like I actually never even had a computer or a cell phone until I was 21 years old, believe it or not. A lot of people look at me like, man, you're Mr. Computer Whiz. You know how to do HTML and you know how to create websites and you know how to do all this fancy stuff. But the bottom line is I never had a computer till I was 21. Okay, I never even had a cell phone till I was 21. Now, there's some people that never had a computer till they were 50. And those are usually the typical ones that say, I'm not computer savvy, I'm not a computer person, I don't get all this technical stuff. Now, why is that? Well, they've just had 50 years of developing this self-limiting belief that they're not technology savvy. And then all of a sudden, a computer gets in their hands and it's something unfamiliar, something that they're not used to, and they don't really have an open mind to it. Okay? Now, here's the bottom line. What's the difference between a 21-year-old getting a computer for the first time and a 50-year-old getting a computer for the first time? Really, what is the difference? I mean, the only difference is the belief level, the motivation, the self-limiting belief that you've set on yourself. The 21-year-old, like I was, is motivated to learn about this computer and see what the possibilities are. The 50-year-old is already stuck in his mind that he's not a computer person and technology is a hindrance or whatever. So he doesn't succeed at it. He has a very, very hard time setting up a blog. He has a very, very hard time watching a video online or downloading a program online. He has to go get somebody else to explain how to download a program or how to do things. But the major difference is belief. Is belief, motivation, actually, having the goal to make it work. Because I do know, just so you know, I do know people who are older that are computer savvy, that know how to do HTML, that know how to create websites, that know how to copy and paste, that know how to download stuff, that know how to get through those problems because they are open-minded. They don't have that self-limiting belief on themselves. There's no difference between you and me. There's no difference. Like the funny thing the other day, I seen my son, he picks up my iPhone. Okay, we put a couple games on here for him. Picks up my iPhone. He unlocks it himself. He swipes over to his games. That there's like an Owen folder, like educational games. He clicks on it and he starts playing a game. sorry about that. He starts actually playing a game. Okay, on my iPhone. You know, I never even had a phone until I was 21, and I have a 2-year-old that knows how to work an iPhone. Okay, it's just because they're open to it. All right, they don't have 50 years of self-limiting beliefs telling them that technology is bad. But I'm just telling you right now, anybody, anywhere, whatever age limit, whatever you're doing right now, can pick up a computer and learn it. It's all in the mindset. It really is all in the mindset and whether you want to or not. So the first thing is having a desire. Having a desire to actually make it work. Okay, that's the most common one in my book. So if you have that self-limiting belief, maybe you've said this before, I'm not a computer person, well, just change that mindset a little bit, all right? And say that you are. Say that, you know, I currently don't know what I'm doing, but I want to learn, and I'm going to learn, and I'm going to make this happen. Okay, and that'll help you a lot better than saying I'm not a computer person. A couple other things, if you can't run, or maybe you just say, you know, I haven't, you know, I've never ran a 5K, but I will. You know, I'm gonna run a 5K. This is my goal. Okay, or a marathon or whatever. Start giving yourself positive self-limiting, no, not self-limiting, giving yourself positive beliefs, and don't give yourself self-limiting beliefs. Kind of reprogram your mind to think that you can do it. You know, if you suck at math, change it around. Say, you know, I presently don't get good grades in math, but I am working on getting better. Or, you know, just start giving yourself a positive affirmation like, you know, I am the best math person in the class. Or, you know, I am good at math. I know how to solve problems. You know, stuff like that. And then all of a sudden your mindset will just continue to get better, and then you'll get better grades in math. You'll do better in math. Okay, same with if you're not getting sales. You know, I currently make 2 sales a day in my business. Now, here's a crazy thing. A lot of people don't want to be in sales, and when you say I'm not good at sales, and you start getting on a home-based business, even though you know you have tools that will do the selling for you, the problem is if you start saying I'm not good at sales,